boyos!
Hi, welcome back to our
By the way.
shenanigans. Uh,
Also, you can move my heart.
oh dear, that's creepy.
Go ahead, move it.
I'm good. Supposed to be like a purplish color, but hey, who's who's really looking? Ah,
I remember being told that it's red, but it's supposed to look purple through when you see it through the body, so I made it red. It does have a faint purple glow to it if you go in a pitch black room.
neat. Last time, they killed a mushroom.
Yeah!
Boyo!
They halted Soul Rot, and Bowen's
Vessels,
split off.
vessel be crusty.
Vessel be crusty.
I be ouch.
You be ouch, yeah.
I've actually discovered a way to regrow your soul.
You cannot regrow the soul from this.
Well, no, you can, but it depends on what price the person is willing to pay to do it.
There's
I
not
actually
much
have
more
found
valuable
a
than
way
the soul.
in 5e to regrow the soul, but it requires the sacrificing of another soul.
So soul consuming.
And it has to be a soul in which you can, like, pair with. So you can't just go and find some horrible evil person, and because at that point your soul will be corrupted by their evil. You see what I'm saying?
So you
it
need
depends
somebody
on
You have to
the
similar.
sacrifice.
It,
So, like
it's
I said,
like
you
blood
can do it.
transfusion. You have to find a compatible soul.
Right. So you can do it, but it just depends on the price you're willing to pay. Nutters is not willing to pay the price on something like that.
Hey, Hijack,
Yes.
take a look real quick.
Goop.
Yeah.
Nice.
But there is ways.
You remember that
around it.
secret thing that
Yeah.
Rob has that I told you about?
I do not.
If you
His,
stand up, it makes it more obvious.
Oh, right.
Well, think about this and tell me if
Oh,
I'm wrong,
yeah.
Hijack. But souls don't have to inhabit a person. You can find souls in things like soul gems, trapped in rings of mind shielding. Usually they have a soul trapped in them if somebody ever died while wearing one. A lot of enchanted weapons that have sentience are also used to have a body, so they tend to have souls. So there's souls in places outside of humans
Mm-hmm.
and creatures.
Anywho, before we get too far on that, hi, welcome back to our shenanigans. This is number 84 D&D VR. Last
Big
time
number.
big number, yeah. Last time they beat up a mushroom. Got cured. Then
Kinda,
went up to the
sorta.
surface to see there was a bit of a fight going on. There, saw the cart destroyed. Ravel dead, with a younger of him above it, along with the elder, the elder of the Lupine village, Flezzlebottom, getting the skin of his back ripped off. Filleted.
But he's healed now.
He got better.
Yeah, Nutters
he-
healed him before he had a chance to die.
He's fine.
His back is just one big scar. No fur, no tattoo.
Hijack, you don't remember his secret shame?
I do.
Rob's secret shame?
I couldn't see it from the angle, but it showed.
Okay.
I just saw it.
Okay.
Because part of your body is seeable through your body. I love that.
Right.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It kind of helps them merge together at points.
Can I make him? Can I make him a back toupee out of some kind of animal fur?
Most likely, yes.
Okay.
But as we are now back up to the surface and are dealing with the carnage that happened with our own members, we start to look around and we start to see that it is not the only carnage that beseats the top of Foon. As we look around, we see ships fleeing the scene. as down goes the mighty giant. Laying for such a large creature, so limber and lumberly in the trees below. Sort of weaved between them, not to disrupt as much wildlife as he could. His body stands on stilts made of fungus, just off the ground, to hopefully not destroy any habitation. But we also watch as people fleeing the scene start to fall forward, crumbling under their own weights. We see some of the more sickly start coughing up blood and different viscous matters as people start dying. Almost as if a large-scale epidemic just hit this place instantaneously. Or as if it's been here long enough and it's starting to eat them from the inside out.
It was killing them anyway. I mean, just slowly. Now that it's dead, they don't have it for life support anymore. But I mean, that's how it was surviving. It was literally feeding off of them.
It wasn't feeding off of them. If they died, he would merely return them to the growth. Foon is a grove, if you could be so polite to say.
Right, but everybody was infected by his spores, is what I'm getting at.
Infection implies that it is a disease. It implies
Right,
that
right. Well,
it is some sort of ailment that was harming them.
Right, well, the fungal stuff was harming. It was harming us. It was making us have to make checks for...
It wasn't harming you, though, was it?
It was just getting us high.
It was.
It was trying to make
giving
us
you-
happy.
It was giving you a sense of peace.
Right.
A
Now
sense
we
of peace,
watch
not
as
harmful.
these people, these young to old of fairy kin, of different generations, of different types of races, all fleeing the scene from the lumber giant. As elder figures start to drop and the more not so well off looking children so to follow suit, people die.
I feel bad for him, but if he really wanted to protect those people, he shouldn't have accepted a position that was usurping the power from an entire land.
No, they deserve what they got.
That's what I'm saying. He was a warlord that had usurped the power from the proper authorities in this land, causing the whole universe to crumble apart. So, he knew what he was getting
Hi,
into.
Jack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make a medicine check real quick.
Sure.
I got a 7.
Alright, what are you trying to discern?
Trying to determine if I can figure out the origin of this epidemic, but I would assume not.
You get a sense that these people were already sick, and due to Foon's nature, he was able to keep it dormant from them.
Okay, so I tell the party, well, boyos, I got some good news and some bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
Vestal just creaks as he looks at you.
Well, I got a 14 on my medicine check, but I'm pretty sure that these people's pandemics came from years of living on Foon.
No,
And now that he's dead, it's hitting them all at once.
they didn't come from living on Foon. These are sources that came from an outside coming in. People coming here for a cure, for an out from their sickly and
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. It
Ailments.
has to do with the fact that Foon's not giving them protection no more.
that would be correct. Foon is no longer alive and can no longer keep their disease and their ailment at bay.
And Nutters ain't strong enough to heal all those people at once. So there's no point in really trying. There's really nothing we could do for them.
It's sad to
I
say.
mean, we could offer them a quick out. That would be about the best we can do if somebody is wanting to like
Lynch
offer their
Reacher.
service.
Would I
as
know
a-
what this disease is?
It's a bunch of different diseases.
It's a collective of diseases. It's not one specifically. It could be common colds to immunocompromised people that have been living on food, that have been propagating
For we
for
know it's
generations.
we do know it's of one disease it's not.
That's true.
Well, not anymore at least.
At least. But plague falleth upon the Feywild,
Got it.
for better or for worse. What do you want to do, adventurers?
For
Hmm.
worse, obviously.
I
I
want
don't know if
those
Vessel
of,
would try to evangelize for Milna, or
I-
if he's just too beaten up to care.
I do want one thing though. Those of the party who can get sick, and those of the party that specifically breathe, maybe through lung or whatnot. I want a Constitution save.
— 17. And do you also want me to roll my time chart
I
stuff?
do want you to roll your time chart stuff.
12.
I'm on 4 right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm still worrying the period of help from another.
I've just had a realization. Every time Jerome blips, he probably
Bro, I
would,
don't know that much
not know
about
who
fairy
Vessel is.
biology.
You would also roll Lynch. But
K.
you two find yourself found being a little bit hazed, as if just being here infected you with something, and it was kept dormant. A little bit of blood spills out of your mouth, but the periapt of health gives a and this blackish kind of aura is pushed out of you. You're fine. For now. Okay.
Did I miss anything?
Nope.
Okay. My mom came in talking to me.
What is your
Big
next
oof.
steps?
4.
Same exact thing. A little bit of frontal sickness, but the periapt of health helps fight it off.
Hmm.
I just wait. What was the DC for it?
Doesn't matter.
I had a 17.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Neat, I can relate ATM.
Yeah.
That I why no talk.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the destroy card.
It's like a crumpled accordion.
Can I make an investigation check on the card to see if there's anything salvageable from it?
Scrap metal, junk wood.
Nothing of any value?
Well, there's dwarven steel.
Mending question mark?
No.
Hey, I just realized something. I can help the guy with the scar on his back. Isn't Lord Fuzzy Bottom? Aren't I still holding Lord Fuzzy Bottom?
Desra.
From-
Yes, Desra handed them to you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask Lord Fuzzy Bottom if he'd like to
Hair growth.
cast
will not.
modify hair. It allows you to make hair grow, as well as in places it's not supposed to even. So
It's
Vessel could become hairy.
not. Can you read me the
So he could-
exact description of the spell?
Yeah, I'm looking for it now. Modify hair. There we go. This spell enables you to selectively grow, shorten, or remove hair anywhere on the body of a medium-sized creature or smaller, and prevent its growth or regrowth.
Okay.
The style of hair and length of the hair is up to the caster, that the hair cannot be made longer than the target's height. The color can be altered as well, many uses to concealing graying or... So I'm gonna ask him if he would like it any style or color before he does it then, because I didn't realize it did all that.
He seems a bit too shocked right now to be saying anything.
I just told Lord Fuzzy Bottom to make it look like it used to.
Fuzzy Bottom can take hair from other parts and make it grow over, like someone combing hair over a bald spot, but he cannot
Well,
make the
it's-
hair grow
it's-
on the spot.
Oh yes, that's what the spell says it can do.
It does not say it can grow hair where hair cannot be grown. It said it can
Yes.
remove hair, it cannot grow it where it cannot be.
This spell enables you to selectively grow, shorten, or remove hair anywhere on the body.
Mhm.
Grow, shorten, or remove hair.
Grow means to
Sure.
lengthen and create.
Oh,
That will-
anywhere on the body is, I think, the key phrase.
I think
Yeah.
that's the key part. You can't grow hair where there are no hair follicles.
But this says that it can if it's on the body. It does. I'm reading it right here.
It's magically making hair follicles.
Yeah, it's magically making hair grow there, even if hair.
But even if he makes hair grow there, it's gonna feel uncomfortable.
Grow does not equal create.
What does not
Hmm.
equal create?
You'll need create hair.
You need create hair. Yeah. Oh.
Creation is a different spell, bro.
Indeed.
Why do I get all good rolls after we invert my dice?
But would be useful for a salon.
Do you have?
You are Will Wheaton.
Do you have Grothnug's pulled up?
I do not right now. I don't think I have it on this computer. Can you
Hold on.
resend it to me?
I can. Yeah, that'd be easier than screenshotting. Hold
Cure
on.
receding hairlines.
Hold on.
I'm gonna put it right here. No, it's too big. I'm just gonna screenshot it. Hold on.
You made loud noise. That is copyright infringing.
Yay!
Yeah. I have made mistake with that avatar.
Hi, Jack.
Alright.
Was the next
I'm
location?
posting it in in-game player chat.
Sure.
Was the next location that we had to go to the one where my sister was, or the other place?
That's up to you guys.
All right, I'll start
I-
heading off into the direction where my.
Selectively grow, shorten, or remove.
I
And
feel like-
prevent regrowth.
And I-
So like, it's just full control over it. It's
It didn't
definite.
read it.
Okay. Yeah, it does not. It's not the. Doesn't cause the creation of hair. It can grow hair where it already is.
It doesn't say it that way.
It says
It does not say it can grow hair where hair is already growing.
Well, it doesn't. It
Just
says it can grow
selectively
anywhere on
grow,
the body,
shorten,
but it
or
doesn't say it can
remove hair.
create hair. Can't create hair. when they're not
It would
being
need the follicles to make it grow.
It says anywhere on the body, and anywhere on
Hijack.
the body means that I can make hair grow on places that it's not meant to grow.
You can't grow hair on a toenail.
It
On the
doesn't
back.
say I can't,
Spell
or on the
works like
tongue,
fertilizer, not seeds.
or I could anywhere on the tongue as
doesn't
part of
say-
the body.
Yeah, you can't grow hair on the tongue.
I've seen hairy tongues before.
But that's not actually hair.
Um,
Yeah, it doesn't have the follicles to actually do
Hey,
that.
look! It's a reap
IDK about that
sparrow!
one.
Hijack behind you.
Scout, you're quiet.
It's a reap sparrow.
Scout, you
Oh.
are absolutely like 2 volume.
So I'm gonna say, it does not create hair from where there is no hair. It grows the hair.
Alright.
That's what it says. Grows hair, not creates. Much like how you can't grow hair on a toenail, a stone, or a tongue. Or eyeballs at that case. So if you could grow it anywhere, you could grow it on someone's eyes and make them blind. You can't grow hair
Does
where
it say
there is
anywhere on the body of a medium creature or
That would be
smaller
sick.
and prevent regrowth.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that it can prevent regrowth, and it means it can stop it from regrowing. But if it can't grow somewhere, then it can't grow somewhere.
Alright. Oh, it was worth a shot.
It's worth a shot. His back is just completely scar tissue right now.
You just gotta remember, him being his class and all,
Yep.
his cantrips are different.
I know. Okay.
Wouldn't hair cause the scars to fester and open again?
Probably.
With that
Probably.
being said, I'll just start flying off in the direction of the place where you said my sister would be.
Pop out.
The mountain thing.
Okay, you're going in alone.
Anyone following Jerome, or Jerome, do you want to take a second before you go? Just figure out what's happening with group.
No, I will not take a second. I'll just head out.
You guys watch as Jerome heads up and in a direction. You don't actually know where you're going, Jerome.
He said to the mountain.
It's the name of the place, Top Hat Mountain. Don't
By
know where
friend,
that is.
quote.
I assume that is some sort of mountain.
It's fair to assume. So anyone doing anything as Jerome starts to fly off?
I'm gonna look to the rest of the party, look at the elder, and I'm gonna look at Scout. Considering he's here, do you think we should go check on the village?
The elder
Yes.
has been with you guys the whole time.
He's been with us the whole time?
Yeah. He didn't
I
just
did not-
appear here. He didn't run here. He's been here.
He's been here.
Ever since you guys left the village, he joined you.
I did not know that.
He was coming along to help Scout out with his.
What does
Story
Jerome look like
tattoo.
again?
He is a Aarakocra, a balding eagle.
Okay. Hey,
Hello.
bird boyo. Where you
Anyways,
going?
anyways,
Hey.
going to
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, Scout. Anyways, in any case, going to the village is still a good idea because we can get another cart there, possibly.
Question is, how would you get a cart out of here?
Wait, does hair spell work on birds?
Yeah, well, a feather is just a hair,
Really?
for real. I mean, fur evolved from feathers.
It's kind of a different process, but it's.
You know that, right?
basically the same.
Like hair and fur evolved from feathers. Feathers turned into quills that turned into hair. We know that. It's fact. It's science.
Yep.
Boom, boom.
Discussing science
it
in our
says-
fantasy game.
Woo!
It says that they are classified as different
Evolution,
things.
lame science.
It says birds do not have any hair or fur to keep them warm. Instead, they have feathers. It's a different classification of the same kind of.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. It's made of the same materials, but yeah, there
It's a
would
different
be different
classification for
between
woodwork.
quills and feathers and scales. Even though they're all made out of the same thing, they are different. Yeah.
You guys watch as Jerome starts to fly off. Jerome, you hear Rob call at you saying, "Where are you going?"
Head to the Top Hat Mountain to complete the next warlord. I don't know.
Oh, I know where that is.
Oh, then lead me to it.
Do you stop flying off, Jerome?
He said he knows where it is, so I told him to lead me to it.
So are you following him now?
Well, what about the rest of the party?
They will follow suit or they won't. It doesn't matter. We need to finish this warlords as fast as possible. We don't have any time to waste.
Time to waste? No, but we need proper transportation.
We're in a place where if we choose a direction, we fly in that direction.
Until we get out of this place, and
until
then we can't.
Until we get out.
And once we get out, we'll have to worry about that. Until
Or
that
we can
point,
worry
which
about it
warlord?
now.
Or we can worry about it now and not worry about it at all.
It wouldn't take long for Nutters to repair the cart. He can fix it. It's
the
just
fastest
gonna...
thing to do is to get out and defeat the warlord.
I do
Or
want to
find a
ask.
cart in the town.
I do want to ask. If we do repair the cart here, how are we going to get it out of here? We parked the cart last time at the border because we couldn't bring it in. So,
Yeah, I'm not sure how it got here either.
oh, well, she threw it.
It would be a waste of time to fix the cart. We
Nah,
will
it
find
just
a new
showed
cart
up.
inside of Top Hat Mountain.
I'm
Yeah,
not
but
supposed
running
to
to beat the next warlord is not the plan.
Speaking of,
The
The plan is to move forward and collect as much information as we can before running to go and attack the next warlord.
The plan has always been get rid of the warlord so the world doesn't end. I'm sorry if you've had a different idea of a plan. The entire
No.
time, what we've been doing is destroying the warlords to cause
Yeah.
the world not
After
to
gathering
end.
information on them, we don't even know what we're going up against.
Gathered information? Did we gather information about that child? Did we gather information about the Foon before we actually went on to... We haven't been gathering information. We've been going, defeating them, and moving on to the next one.
you guys see that Jerome seems.
Well, also,
Actually,
you
I
do
want-
realize that defeating all of the warlords isn't going to fix anything. It's just
Have
going to
we
leave a
considered
void,
individual warlords instead of killing all of them?
and we have to figure out a way to fix things, or the power vacuum is just going to create more warlords, which will put us in the vicious cycle of having to go back and kill those again.
That
Power
is
vacuum.
something
We
for
cannot
others
just
to
leave a
worry
power
about.
vacuum. No, it's not. If we had to worry about it the first time, what makes you think we're going to have to worry about it the second time, especially
Because
if it's
by
our
that
fault for not
time, my
doing it
job will be
properly?
done. And I won't have to worry about it.
How do you know that?
Because I won't be here anymore.
If more warlords appear, then your job won't be done.
Yes, it will. My job was never to deal with the warlords. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I messed up on my job. I should not be here right now. I completed my mission. And yet I am still here. I am wondering why that is.
Probably because your job isn't to defeat warlords, it's to stop the universe from collapsing in
My
on
job
itself.
was never to defeat the warlords or anything to do with anything of the warlords. It was to kill the one known as Zephanari, the one that was inside of the tin can.
Right? And now
That
your
is dead.
job is to stop the universe from collapsing.
If that was my job, I would have been hired to do that job.
I wasn't
Because I have
hired.
not been hired. No. I am hired by one who is greater than all and outside of the bounds of all. He gives me the tasks to do and puts me in the place to do those tasks. I was hired to kill that god. It has been done. And yet I am still here. I am only here because I have not been taken out, and I'm trying to figure out why I am still here.
Then what's that got to do with you rushing to go kill the next warlord?
Because why waste time when I can figure out other things that are more important than wasting time here being like, oh, let's figure out how to kill... No, kill the warlord and move on.
Draco's
But-
gonna go into the bag because he's
Well-
having a headache
well-
from this.
Well, Nutter's just gonna look at him and say, well, okay, then have fun going at it yourself, because we're more worried about saving the world than than just rushing off and trying to figure out the best way that we can end it. So we want to actually save the world, not just cause more turmoil. So
want everyone to
Causing-
you
roll.
want to rush up and kill the warlord on your own? Have fun with that.
I want
But
everyone to quickly roll a quick perception for me, those who are looking at Jerome.
I got a 14.
I got a 12.
If I'm inverting my dice, I'm not sure what I got yet.
What did you roll?
That's a 4.
Yeah, that's a 4 plus.
If that's 4, that would be a 17.
I got 20.
No, he rolled 17, so it's 4 plus. So,
So I got a flat 10.
okay.
Then
So
that would be an 11.
you see, Jerome is where he was already normally balding.
22.
The process is kind of quickened, as if like hair falling out when under stress. If you could describe it as so, he sort of has these large bags under the eyes, akin to improper sleep. Who rolled above? What was everyone's roll again?
14.
14. Okay. 12.
22.
22.
10.
24.
Okay. Axel and Zephyr, you notice that Jerome is going through stages that actually, I want you both to roll medicine now.
Is it just those two or everyone?
You got a 14, Megan?
Not 20.
Yeah.
Not 20.
20. Not 20. And
Wouldn't Arcana be more appropriate?
No, medicine.
not 20 plus my 10 in medicine, so that's a 30.
So you are very aware that there is something wrong with your
I am very aware that he needs medicine.
Jerome seems to be in a state that could be akin to psychosis.
Do I know how to cure that?
It's not really something you cure.
Valium.
It's
It's
a
more
mental
something you
condition.
treat.
I also got a nat 20.
Same thing.
Vessel's gonna turn to Jerome and put up a finger and say, "Well, have you considered this?" And then he's gonna collapse into individual pieces.
You consider this.
A pile.
Shatters into glass.
I really
Because
have a
Vessel
point.
needs a long rest.
It's
He's
just,
taking a lot of energy to hold his form right now.
it's just the Lego sound.
Yes. Yes. How does Jerome respond to that?
I really have a bone to pick with you.
Because, I mean, yeah, we can't just,
Hey,
like,
man,
dart
it's
off and
okay.
leave.
You're really stressed right now. Quote.
So the femur or the funny bone?
No, it's the humorous.
Conversation in character.
Take a minute and let's talk. Quote.
You don't have to put your stuff in quotations, but you can. I find it funnier because it symbolizes in character.
What is there to talk about? There is no time to talk about. We must go through and get
I want
this done.
to.
All you have is time. There is nothing but time.
And that's the issue. I don't want to be in time. Time is pain. Time is agony. The only place of comfort is the nether.
I'm gonna
It
mute.
seems we are more opposite than I thought. Would you be willing to give me your time?
You're having a mental breakdown. If you leave right now, you're gonna screw up.
What do you mean, give you my time? My time was gifted to me by the one who allowed me to live after my death.
Well, you said you didn't want it.
I would not want to be in time. There's a place far from it, which is nothing but pure ecstasy. It is euphoria incarnate. That is where I want to
Oh
be.
lord, this guy would try to catch a joke that went over his head, SMH. Quote.
Well, hijack, I had flipped for it, and apparently I'm going to head off with Jerome.
Okay, so you fly up to Jerome.
How's he fly?
It's just
We're
a thing
still
you can do
technically
here.
in the area. We're still in the area with the
Oh.
air elemental plane.
Oh, I forgot.
You choose a direction, you fly in that direction.
Well, Jerome Boyle, once we, Bird Boyle, once we leave this airplane, we're gonna have to head in that direction, and then after that, you're gonna either have to carry me or we're
Airplane
gonna have
law.
to travel on foot.
That's more than alright. We're moving over to Top Hat Mountain. If anyone would like to join us, you are more than welcome to. If not, you may meet us there, and if not, I care not.
Oh, I'm a bit beside myself. Do you think you could, lend me a hand or two?
Are you joining us?
The pile wiggles.
Nium plane crash sounds.
will-
Asterisk.
We watch as the sky, looking up towards Jerome, starts to crack and splinter, as shots of a different time start breaking through, as we're currently in maybe a sort of lighter sky with the dawn sun seeking over, but cracking through we see stars of night sky just breaking and peeking their eyes in. We also watch as terrain all around the area starts shifting, changing, glitching, and breaking as these different things pop in and different things pop out. And we watch far off as the storm starts to billow and crack and then suck upwards inward. As there's this large circular disc that breaks into nothing but some sort of space. It's not night, it's not day. It's pretty. As things start to shift, we watch as pieces of Foon actually start to glitch and change. We watch as fungus turns to stone and stone turns to sand. We watch as different things start to break in and change. We watch another act of convergence. We see high in the sky a large terrestrial body. Sort of planet with multiple rings. Just a tad bit out of orbit. If that's something you can consider.
And Nutters points up and says, "You see, this is what we need to stop. Fighting the warlords is only part of what we have to do to fix this."
We hear one more crack, and then you guys look down and you see around. You see, it's almost as if you're looking through incorrect lenses. You look at one another. You look at, specifically happening with so you look at each other and you watch as you see yourselves cracking into many. The only people void of this is Jerome and Vessel.
I'm already cracked into pieces.
You see this just array, as if there are two mirrors standing side by side, and you look left and you look right, and you just see you spanning, going, until all these different ones into one you. You hear voices echoing in your heads, your own voice just questioning, what's happening, what's happening, what's happening. Hello?
Ooh, I'm not narcissist, but I look good. Quote.
And slowly the voices get drowned out with your own thought. And you are back to just normal, and you look around at the new scape.
Does this mean I have the power of 1,000 axles?
You just went really quiet.
Yeah.
We understood, though.
Yeah, we understood.
We understood.
Nutter
Yes.
speaks up again. He's like, "So, are we in agreement that the warlords is only part of the plan? We need to stop this from continuing to happen, right?"
Neil, that was fun, but I'd like to not do that again.
No, we are not. I still believe
Well-
the only thing to do is to get rid of the warlords and deal with everything else after. As that will
Well,
most
there
likely
might
be
not
the
be in
path that I need to
everything.
do.
There might not be in everything left after. We need to deal with
I
it.
care
Also, I'm not sure all the warlords are the problem.
And with your attitude, I don't think we care if you don't care.
That's
But
fine.
we want to continue living in this world. So anybody who wants to continue to be alive and not sacrifice
They've
themselves,
been here for a long time.
Do you think we're sacrificing our? Do you think I would put my life at risk just for this? Helping to save the world. Ooh, look at me, goody two shoes, saving the. Do you think that's what I'm doing?
no, I think that you want to do your job so that you can die and go to your little place of eternal bliss so that you can be in your
It is
heaven.
not death. I have already died. I died a long time ago. You
Yeah,
may
so
ask.
meaning you want to leave this world and go to a place
No.
that this universe has no effect on. Therefore, you don't give a shit what happens to the people that are left here. The people that want to stay alive on this universe need to make sure that this universe is habitable. And
What
to
I
do
give a
that, we
shit
need to
about.
stop it from crumbling. If we
The
don't
only
stop
thing
it
I
from
I
care
get it,
crumbling, there
you
won't
like
be nothing
Alpha El
left.
Modorian. Quote.
I only care about what my master tells me to do. The jobs that he informs me to do. He was the one, along
Okay, we
with.
get it. We get it. You don't care. What about the rest of the party? Does the rest of the party agree with you? Fuck the world, let it burn and destroy itself. We just want to go off and kill things? Or do we want to try to figure out a way to stop this from happening so that there's a future for this world?
Nah, I want a dinosaur still. Quote.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. I
Well,
want a dinosaur.
Noters, well, Squirrely Boyo, you've not exactly given us your answer as to what your plan is. You've said gather information, but what's after that?
Well, it's not just gathering information. We need to know what we're fighting, but we do need to figure out how we're going to stop the world from falling apart. And I do believe I know how to do that. The problem is, it's just going to be just as dangerous as going up against that warlord that we have to fight.
Okay,
And I'm just going to put it all out there and let you know what this entails and the reasons for it. Number one, it's going to entail us going back to the World Tree and going into one of those portals. I need to find a body in the astral plane. If I can find one, then I can put a band-aid on the universe until we can beat the warlord. It won't fix things, but I can maybe stop it from getting worse.
Those who would like to join Rob, Vessel, and I going to Top Hat Mountain to deal with the next warlord, you are more than welcome to join. We are leaving now. Everyone else who
Hey,
wants to
question.
dilly-dally may
Why
follow.
would a warlord want another warlord dead?
You're asking the right guy. I want his stuff.
So again, either way, we have to figure out a way to stop the universe from falling apart, and killing the
Us sorted
warlord is
lady
not
was
going to
pretty
do that.
confident that Doom was gonna die. Foon.
Let me ask you, Nutters. You have made it clear on a few occasions that you plan on becoming a god. Is that what your plan is for going into the
No,
plane to get that body to put a band-aid on it?
no, actually, that does not make me a god. All that does is it gives me the ability to.
You said that you needed to eat a body of a god to become a god. Is that not what you would be searching
Hey,
for?
motherfuckers.
To have the
It's
power?
part of
I'm
it.
tiny,
It's part of
not
it.
voiceless.
It's part of it.
Quote.
But all finding that body is gonna do for me is allow me to manipulate things in the astral plane. And the astral plane is the glue that holds the multiverse together.
So what you're saying is you want us to help you
Why?
become a god.
So I
Why
can
is
fix the
Why is the
multiverse.
pixie tied up?
So I can fix the multiverse. Because it needs to be fixed, and I'm not just fixing it, I'm sacrificing myself to save the multiverse. Thank you
Yes,
very
becoming
much.
a god seems like such a sacrifice.
Well, it is if you assume responsibility with it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm literally giving my energy to the universe to become a personification. I won't even be me anymore. I'm ceasing to exist. So
Gaining
therefore, yes,
ultimate
I am
power.
sacrificing myself. I
What's the
don't
point of
have it.
power if you lose your identity?
Yeah, exactly. So I am sacrificing myself to
I'm
save the
speaking
multiverse.
as someone who has experienced such a thing.
And that's what Nutters believes. He believes that when he becomes a god, that he's sacrificing his identity, that his new world views are gonna so change him that he won't even, or even remnants of his old self won't exist anymore. He honestly believes that. So he's selflessly doing this. Because he thinks he's literally offering himself to fix the world.
Funny how
Just wanna point
Jerome was
that out.
funny how Jerome was such in a rush, and now he's just sitting here talking.
Because we
I'm
got him
talking-
distracted. Keep going.
I'm only talking with you because you insist upon this plan of power. We are leaving to go defeat the warlords and not to create and make you a god.
No, you're just but again, in the aftermath, is you're basically saying, "Fuck the world. We don't care if it falls apart on our way to go kill this warlord.
I should
It can
have
fall
gone with
apart all around us.
Sword Lady. She
What are
seemed
you
nice.
gonna?
Quote.
You realize you didn't even just see what just happened around you?
I
With
saw what
emergence?
happened, and that's why I don't want to waste time, the tiny amount of time that we have left to complete this, on making you a god. I don't want to waste that to make your dreams come true while letting everything else fall apart.
Okay, well, who else has a dream like myself of there being a world that exists once we kill this other warlord?
When we kill the
Are there other
warlord,
people? Are there other people in this party that wish to have a world left by the time we get there?
there
I
Because
are
you
was
other
realize
saying
plans.
something, but
you
Draco's
realize
not
that-
there.
You realize
Draco's
that even with the powers that I would be getting and the combined help of every other being that wants to fix the world, that the best we're going to be able to do is stabilize what's left,
Hello.
not make it new again like it existed before. The less of it there is to work with, the less of the world is going to be there.
I'm apparently experiencing technical issues.
Yikes.
I would ask Draco say something, but he's not there. He's in the bag.
You understand this, right? The more the world
Get
is
in
crumbled,
line.
the less there is
Draco
to
trying
fix.
to trying to enter the bag. You find out you find you can't make it in.
I keep trying. Like,
And your foot in the bag.
It's a nice shoe now.
It's a nice shoe.
The
You wanna
amount
say
of
something?
time that it would take for you to become that god would mean the end of the. We have no clue how long it would take you to find the body.
Do you
The
not
immediate
understand?
solution is to
No,
take
that's
out-
not true. That's not true. You say time? Well, time doesn't happen in the astral plane. When we go into the astral plane, and we stayed there for years, when we came back, no time will
The
have
flow
passed.
of time is different, but not zero.
Yes, oh no, there is no time flow in the astral plane.
as the merging of all
He's
the
right.
timelines is
A goth
happening,
Yankee told me
The
about it.
The astral
Quote.
plane has not merged. It cannot merge. It exists outside of. The astral plane is the glue that binds the universe. It exists between everything.
and as everything comes together into one thing,
The
do
astral
you
will
think
be the
happens
only
to
thing that is left. That's what happens to it. Until everything comes into everything, until it collapses in on itself and nothing is left but the astral plane. And that's how it was in the beginning. And I need to stop that from happening.
And if I'm not mistaken, there is a 10,000 hour to 1 day principle in the astral plane.
I don't think it's gonna take us 10,000
You're
hours,
mistaken.
even if it does. But yeah, there is no time in the astral plane. There's no
Zoru,
space. There's no
Yes.
nothing in the astral plane. Except thought. The only thing that exists in the astral plane is thought.
Okay, boyos, I got a solution that'll help make everyone happy, alright? We flip for it.
No, I'm not going to agree to flipping for the fate of the multiverse.
I second that. There is no reason why we should be going off to make his dreams come true. when
Again,
he
why is
already-
nobody else in the party speaking up? Is it y'all gonna let him speak for the fate of the multiverse when he wants to just die anyway?
And they're gonna let you speak for the fate of the multiverse when you. All you
No,
want
I'm
do is
trying to
become
get
a
them
Both
to
of
god.
you
speak for
shut the fuck
themselves,
up.
but you keep talking.
Let her shut up. Jerome, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I wonder why no one else is getting talked over.
I just
True.
want to go see if my village is okay.
The village is fine from this
Yay.
vantage point.
Yay.
Okay. Okay, sure. We do need to stop the warlords. But as we stop the warlords, we also need to make sure that thing stops happening.
We need rest.
And not only that,
Which warlord?
we just had a big fucking battle, Jerome. Most of us are not fucking good to head out and straight to another one.
There'll be time to rest upon the way as we reach the warlord. It will be a few days' journey, if I'm not mistaken,
And how do we get there?
by heading in that direction, and I point the direction that Rob started to lead me to.
And how we're gonna have time to rest?
It will be more than a day's journey to reach there. As we are traveling, we will of course be taking time to rest during the night.
By foot?
There is no day or night here.
Do you
Night
even
is
know
in the
that's the
concept.
way?
Yes, Rob has pointed it, and as Rob said, Rob has been there before. Rob is from this area.
So am I.
And we're trusting the person that kind of shot at us? If I remember correctly?
Rob did nothing to us.
Rob has
Mm.
been friendly the entire time.
Oh, okay.
Rob was the one who opened the way into Foon's heart. There is no reason not to trust Rob.
I'm not saying there's no reason not to trust him. But still,
What I'm saying is if we waste time now and not head out, we are dooming ourselves to a fate that is worse than death.
And I'm saying that if we leave now, we're missing our chance for a way for everybody to go into the astral plane and actually stop everything from falling apart. Because our only way in is at that tree that we're right here by. If we leave here, then who knows how long we're gonna have to get back before everything's gone. Or if the
it's
tree's
not-
even here by the time we kill the warlord. If
Um,
this all this
well-
might be gone.
Well, notice, it's not the only way in, but it is certainly the easiest way in.
Hijack, I can't enter the astral plane, correct?
You can through one of these special portals.
No, I mean like I'm not physically able to.
No, that's what I'm saying is that like normally okay,
I'm saying,
normally
like,
when
if
you
I
cast
enter-
astral,
I'm saying like I
normally,
can't enter. Even going through, I can't enter. That's, I believe, what happened last time when you all went in and I stayed out and flew up.
You didn't try to go in, but it's different. Just the portals are different. Normally, when you cast Astral Self, your body falls to the ground and is in this world. And then you leave your body and go into the astral plane, okay? But going through these gates, you don't do that. You physically enter into the astral plane. It's different. So yes, this tree is the only place that we can do that. And it's also the only way that I can ever ingest the body of a god is to physically either. This tree is the only way.
And there's what I wanted to hear.
Wait,
You want to ingest the body to become a god so you can live your dream.
But that's not what happens.
They
when I
never
ingest the body of God.
said it was their fucking dream.
Do you
It's
not
not my
think that
dream.
that is their goal in life, is not to become a god?
No, my goal in life is to stop the universe from collapsing so that my baby has a world to live in. Thank you very much.
if
Security.
You just
no
want to
time
kill the
passes,
warlord
then why does
so you
anyone
can go to
besides
your
Nutters have
heaven.
to go?
You've
Well-
said in past that you want to be the god of crafting, of masonry, of inventing things, per se.
Would he just go in then come back out?
To y'all, yeah.
Hey,
But-
Hijack, how much of a long rest do I get during this whole exchange?
Almost a minute so far this exchange has been going.
But again, the goal isn't for me to become a god.
So,
Eating the
why
body of a
wouldn't we do
dead
that
god does
first?
not give me that power. All it does is allow me to manipulate things inside of the astral plane.
What you
It does
said
not give
is
me
you
any
need to
it
go
does
in
not
there.
give me any abilities in this world. So how
You
is that
said,
making
and
me a
I
god?
quote, we need to go in there, and that way I could become a god.
No, I said to eat the body of a god.
To then become one.
But I don't become one from doing that.
Then why did you say that?
I didn't say that.
You
I
said
said
you
that if
would
I eat
become
the body
a
of
god.
a
In order
god,
to
no,
become
I said
on.
if I can eat the body of the god, then I
It's
can
on the
alter
list.
things in the astral plane by strengthening the ties between the multiverses to therefore stop more damage from happening. But it doesn't make me a god.
Then why did you say forward, I need to eat the body of the god to become a god to stop this from happening? You said you would become a god by eating the body of the god.
I did not
It's
say
on
that
the
because
list.
I know that it's not how it works. There's more to it. I'm gonna have to get more things before that happens. It's just one of the steps
It's a
of
step in
becoming
the
a god.
process.
Yeah. But it will, this one step in the process will let me put a band-aid on the universe.
Then why don't you go
Man,
do that
something is
now while we
seriously
leave?
wrong with my computer if it's taking this long to reload Discord.
Yeah.
If what you said that no time passes in there, why don't you go there and go collect it while we go head off to the Top Hat Mountain to go deal with the Warlord? And if no time passes and you can find it in that time, why don't you just join us immediately after?
And why can't y'all take a rest and wait on me? You're gonna have to rest
Because there's
anyway.
not enough
So the
time.
but you're gonna have to stop and rest anyway.
Then why don't we just head off and go as far as we can until we need the rest? Then rest and continue
We
going.
did just finish a big battle. I think everybody in the party would love to have a rest.
Yes, yes.
Vessel
And
is
since we're right
resting.
by a tree where there is a blacksmith
wants
who
to
can do all
rest?
kinds of great things and offers us a place to camp, we should use it. And while y'all rest, I will do my thing. Since
There's
you
not
apparently are
time to
opposed to
wait.
helping me and doing your best to convince everybody else that they shouldn't help me. I just want to point
I'm
that out to
not-
everybody in the party. All he's done so far is to try to convince everybody that they should do what he wants, so therefore I can't do what I want. But that seems to be his reasoning with this. All I want to do is fix the universe and stop it from falling apart. All he wants to do is run to another fight. You see, I want to point out the priorities issues there.
My priorities lie with the one greater than you. Your
With yourself.
priorities
Also
lie
Your
have
with
mental
priorities
health
lie
and,
within
quote,
you. Your priorities lie within what you want.
And if you do
You
recall,
want to do this so you can go to your heaven and be pain-free. We want to do this so we have a world to live in.
Productive while Jerome wants to
I
call his puppet
complete
master.
this.
Okay.
I complete. So first of all, the original goal that we were given, the original way to save it, was to defeat the warlords. If you do not recall,
No,
It was
that
part
was
of
not.
it.
That was part of it.
the original goal was to kill all warlords.
That was part of it, not the goal.
It's
The
part
goal
of the
was
goal.
the goal was literally to kill the warlords and save the universe. Not that killing the warlords was saving the universe. It was just part of it. The warlords are working for somebody, and that somebody got their power from somewhere, and it has to be
The
opposed.
only way to kill the one who is controlling the warlords is to kill the warlords.
But they're not
Do you
just
not
gonna
remember
die
that?
from us killing the warlords. We're still gonna have to fight her, and she's the one making the universe fall apart. Still got to counter it. Still got to counter the universe falling apart, no matter how we angle this. And if you can, you do it. Can you stop her from making the universe fall apart?
We
'Cause
don't know.
I'm
We don't
saying
know
that I
any-
can, and she's still part of the plan. We still have to fight her, and her ability, literally, so far has shown that she can make the universe crumble. We have to be able to oppose that.
And we need to find a way to oppose that anti-magic field.
And we also need to rest. And like I said, and like you so
cast calm
conveniently
emotion.
pointed out, time won't pass for me.
Then why don't you go in and do it yourself?
Again,
Guys,
why are
watch
you
as-
so
Make a
opposed?
charisma check.
Why are you so adamant about making sure nobody else helps me?
You guys watch as Rob starts to cast a spell.
I want to make a charisma check.
That's Zoru, not Rob.
No, Rob also cast a spell.
No. We have to. And wait, hijack would. So I'm gonna.
That's
roll
a
it.
20.
Charisma's 14. So that's a 14 on the
You
charisma.
fail.
But hijack, if you look into the effects that I rolled on my time chart, would that negate the effect of the emotion coming?
To skip this fight from going on? No.
No. The effect, let me check. Third one. No, fourth one.
What?
Here, I'll just resend it.
I want to point out the only time I spoke for the party is when I said they would like to have a rest. I'm not telling the party to not do something or to do something. I was asking people to help. So nobody has to do anything. But I am asking if anybody on this short rest while people camp out and heal a
To be
little.
clear, I am
would like
targeting
to
whatever
come and
mental
help me.
breakdown he's suffering from.
I don't think that would actually have an effect on what I'm suffering from.
You feel calm. Your mind is a bit cleared. If you failed the save, that is.
I think I did, right?
He did.
Okay.
Okay.
And you find yourself a bit calmed. Mellow.
-1, dear?
Yeah.
Okay. If you recall as well, I never told anyone what to do. I said I was heading somewhere. Anyone who would like to join me was more than welcome to. I did not say everyone has to join me. I did not say even one person had to join me. I said I was heading somewhere. Anyone who would like to join me may. Anyone who would like to stay and help you may.
No, you actually, and then you proceeded to say, why should anyone help you? Every time I asked for help, you would instantly
time-
say, why should anyone help you?
Every time you said we should not rush off, we should go
Yeah.
do this instead. I said
Yeah.
that's a waste of time. We should go there instead.
Yeah.
I did not say
That's
we
speaking
must
for the
go.
party. We should do this instead. And
how
then
were you
proceeded
not
to say,
speaking for
and
the
I'm
party?
leaving.
Yes.
Because I
what
said I
I
think
said in the
everybody would
beginning-
like a short rest, and I had agreements on that statement.
And I never said anyone had to come with me. What I said was I am going there to go defeat the warlord. Rob said he would join me, and Vessel said that he would join
Where's
me.
the tree? Have I been to the tree before?
Yes. That's where
Okay.
you met Sarah.
We're literally standing right beneath it right
no,
now.
you are most certainly. Well, technically yes, but no.
Vessel
We're
is
not
going
far
to
from it.
chime in and say, "Actually, I tried to signal that I would join you if I could."
As you see, I have 2 people who would be joining me.
Giblet says if he could, not he will.
Hi, Jet.
If he is allowed to join, he would like to join.
Can I?
I think
Oh Lord.
There is a bigger issue here.
he-
I don't
he's-
think I can reassemble completely.
I
Hey,
think
Wes,
I
I'm
think
gonna
I
push
think
this.
Giblet needs a rest as well.
Sorry?
I'm just pushing.
Any-
Pushing that one.
Yep.
Just
And the
from
other
from
thing-
from the one above that one down. That's the thing I want to pester.
And the
Okay.
other thing is, I am not searching for my goal. I am doing what is going to save this universe, or maybe not, I do not know. But I am not searching for what my ultimate goal is.
Well, we know that killing them won't save the universe. It'll just stop it from falling apart.
And isn't
That's
that
not
what we're
saving
trying
it.
to do? We
No,
stop it from
well,
falling
no,
apart.
that's what I'm trying to stop it from falling apart more, so that there's more to work with, so afterwards we can save it.
If we stop it from falling apart, and then we
doesn't-
find a way to patch it completely, it will do the same effect as if you...
No, it won't, because what if it happens more on the way? That's more of the universe falling apart.
Which is
that's
why
less
I
to
am
work with.
suggesting that we don't waste the time.
But there's no time wasted. Everybody wants to rest. Let people rest. We're gonna go. Just let people rest.
Those who want to join are more than welcome to join, is what I said. If you wanted to stay and rest,
Fuck it. I take out the train whistle and I blow it, bring everybody in.
Everyone's a bit out of range. You're not gonna get everyone if you do that right now. So you might want everyone in a bit more range.
Okay.
Hydra, can I try to collect Vessel's bones into a bag?
Yes. By the way, just pointing that out most quickly.
Don't forget my weapons.
I won't.
Well, you can try.
I can't feel my foot.
And the other thing is, Nutters, you said
Well, West, you
we-
can certainly try
certainly try what? To collect
to. Yeah,
Don't-
you can try.
I say I don't care if anybody comes in and helps. I'm gonna do it anyway. All I said was that it would be nice if y'all would at least wait.
You said we should go in. You were just complaining about me saying we should head off to Top Hat Mountain.
No, I said we should rest. And I didn't say I didn't even actually say we should rest. I actually worded it specifically as
I'm not
I
talking about
think
the
people
rest.
in the party would like to have a rest.
I'm talking about earlier when you were talking about how you wanted to go into the temporal place to find the body of a god. You said we should go to the forest, we should go into the portal. You were talking
Yeah,
to
we should, because
How is that any different from me saying we should go to Top Hat Mountain? How am I the bad guy for saying we, for speaking for everyone, when you aren't speaking for everyone?
well,
Both
excuse
of
me
you are
for-
the assholes here. Okay, can we agree on that?
Well, excuse me for thinking that my friends in the party
Nutters,
would like to
Nutters,
help me do
Nutters,
something.
shut the fuck up. Can we agree that both of you are the assholes in this situation?
I do not think either of us are necessarily the asshole. I believe that Nutters
I'm
has...
taking that as a yes from you, Jerome. Do you agree, Nutters?
Yes, I agree that I want to stop the universe from falling apart, and I'm willing to sacrifice literally
Okay,
no time to do it.
that is not my question. Do you agree that you're both the assholes?
I agree that you think that.
I'm going to start walking to
Good
the
with me.
Lupin Village.
You
Good
can
enough
see
for
that the
me.
Lupin Village is fine from here.
I know, but I'm gonna rest there.
Now, excuse me, I'm going to fucking sleep. I'm gonna follow Scout.
I'm going to walk to the Lupin Village to rest.
Yeah, I'm just gonna literally head towards the tree since nobody wants to help me. I guess I'm doing
Yes.
it alone.
Well, Vessel would love to help you, it's just he also wants to do this thing.
And you can rest inside of the bag while we transport you closer to the Top Hat Mountain.
How about this?
The bag
Out-
doesn't work.
The bag. Oh, he's a different bag.
Zephyr beings to play his lute and follows
He's
Nutters.
carrying me in a non-magical sack.
I'm just carrying you in a bag.
Exactly. But you're gonna see a pair
Jerome,
of arms
As you start to
climb
fly,
out.
fly down, try to fly downwards towards the bones, you see that you are blocked as you slam into something physical.
Like an invisible physical object?
Yeah.
Can I make an Arcana check on it?
Sure.
Plus 3. 21.
You seem to be in some sort of magical cage of force.
Wasn't me.
Listen, I wasn't me. I was just a bait.
Wasn't me. I don't know Force Cage.
I do
can
know it, but it wasn't me.
Can I cast Misty Step just to get out of it?
You
No.
cannot. It stops off teleportation and movement outside of its. Yeah. If it's force cage, you cannot teleport out.
Okay.
Or dimension door or any other type of.
So no form of teleportation would allow me to get out of this.
Shadow walking, misty step, thunder step, none of it. Yeah. It doesn't hurt you, but you can't go more than. I think it's like a 6 foot by 6 foot or 8 foot by 8 foot, something like that.
Can I roll history?
Foot by 10 foot by 10 foot by 10 foot cube, or a 20 foot by 20 foot cube.
Oh, there you go. Now you know.
Hijack, do I know of any way to break this?
You can't. It's
Okay.
indestructible. Nothing can stop it.
Unless it's a stronger dispel magic.
Yeah.
So it's just dispel magic is the only way to.
Nope, not even dispel magic works.
It's literally nothing. As long as it's being cast, nothing can break it.
It's a concentration thing, right?
Depends.
It is not.
No.
And the level of the caster shows the length of it. I know, I just used it, remember, with the whole a while back against the Lycans when we were fighting the Lycans.
Oh yes. You're screw up.
Hey, at least I tried. It was a good plan. It was a good plan.
It was a good plan until the blood moon.
No, a dispel magic of a higher level can remove force cage.
No, it specifically says it in the description.
Yeah, it does.
This cannot be dispelled by dispel magic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
nothing
there it
can
is.
break it.
This
Yeah,
spell cannot be
nothing can
dispelled by
stop it.
dispel magic.
Except the time that it takes for it to wear off, or the person who cast it dispelling it.
Let's say there
Because
is
the person
one
who
way to
cast
get
it can
rid
let
of
it go.
I think I know who cast it.
There is one way it could be gotten rid of.
Because like, even though Nutter's is at odds with him, like trying to can
It's
make
still a target.
everybody
So
not
it's-
want to help him, he would still try to help him leave if he wanted to leave. But
So
yeah, Nutters knows there's nothing that can get him out of that. He would recognize that. I've got a really high Arcana.
Yep.
He would recognize
Force
that
Cage,
immediately. Yeah. As soon as you hit it, he knew exactly what it was.
Question: Would Jerome think Vessel did it?
You can get out of the cage, but you have to make a successful charisma saving throw when using teleportation.
Does it say that? Because I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you're immune to, like,
No.
you can't
If the
teleport out
creature
of
tries
it.
to use teleportation or interplanar travel to leave the cage, it must first make a charisma saving throw. On a success, the creature can use that magic to exit this cage. On the failure, the creature can't exit the cage and wastes the use of the spell or effect.
Okay. Oh, go for it. I thought it was actually more of a, like chance of taking damage, but
Oops, hold on, I unplugged my headset.
or like going to some random spot that you don't know where.
Nutters, I see your solution is better. I don't believe the warlords are the root cause but have unwittingly become a symptom.
Exactly.
Quote.
You're right. That is my assertion as well. It's Barley
You need me to come
destroying
with
the
you into
universe.
the astral plane?
I appreciate your help.
No. No, I
Hey, Mega, you might want to mute your mic. Just lower this audio. Okay. Jerome, you find yourself trapped in the cage.
So I can use Misty Step. It's just have to make
You
a
have to
save,
make a
right?
save, yeah.
What's the save?
It'd be DC or whoever the caster was.
DC the caster.
Hi Jack, what did you say earlier?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay.
So it'd be the save DC or whatever the caster was. Like up there at my level, it's 24. Which would be roughly correct, because Force Cage is kind of a powerful spell.
You said it was
So
Constitution,
it
right?
would be 22 to 24. Charisma.
Charisma. Oh, not charisma. That's a +3. That's a 7. I assume that's a fail because it
Yeah.
fail.
Yeah, even if they've got a low DC, you would have failed that.
Yeah. All right. Can I get the eyesore summoned and just tell him to start getting ready the teleportation effect that he has?
The eyesore does not appear.
Eyesore does not appear.
Yeah, you can't go into it either.
Normally, the eyesore should be able to.
The Force Cage works both ways. Nobody can get in or out. And it protects against dimensional things. Now, he could do it with the same DC charisma save if it has the ability to make a charisma save. I would guess. I don't know. If it lets you teleport out like that, I'm assuming that it works the other way too.
Nutters, let him out.
I didn't do it. I can't help him. Can I try to teleport him out?
What spell?
I do have teleport. I'm checking.
Can I make an insight
I do.
check to see?
Yeah, I can teleport him. Should I
can
make
see
it?
if I can tell why the eyesore didn't arrive when I tried to summon him.
Okay.
9 and...
What is my DC that I'm rolling at?
I'll tell you if you make it or you don't.
14.
Ouch.
Do
I
it.
got.
Kindness
I did
is
not
good for
make it.
relations.
I rolled a 2.
Quote.
I got a 9 altogether. So I did not make it. That was a waste. Oh well. I tried.
Take a bardic inspiration.
How do I do that? What do I do? Does that mean I get to re-roll it?
Lets you
Yeah,
add to your roll. Doesn't let you
Let's
re-roll.
add it.
Hey, that's a little better. A 15.
So the thing is, you'd have to somehow be inside of it to cast that to get him out, because spells cast into the area do not work.
With the power of friendship! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark!
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Hijack, that was a 14 on the insight of why the eyesore didn't summon.
So it's not that the cage didn't allow the eyesore to be summoned, it's that the eyesore just didn't let itself be summoned. Almost as if it's off somewhere.
Interesting.
Like a cat is playing with a toy and it doesn't want to give a shit about its owner.
Yeah.
The eyesore is playing with a toy, so it's not caring.
It has more important things to do, like chase that red dot on the floor.
Exactly.
Exactly.
The red dot might
Obviously.
escape while you're distracting it, so it can't take its focus away.
You want to force it to summon?
Am I able to force it?
Yeah, contesting Arcana.
Yeah, then I'd try to. I
Yep.
don't think I do it.
No, you do.
Nope, I do it, even though I had a horrible roll.
You watch as the eyesore appears next to you in the cage, and you swear you hear the off shot of whispering as the eyesore summons, like
Hey man, that's not very friendship of you.
But as soon as it appears, it looks around, and the whispers stop.
Huh. Anyway, cast your teleportation. Effect 11.
Okay.
Takes 5 minutes to do that.
Okay, it starts to charge it up. As Draco and Axel start heading towards the Lupine village, Rob Nutters, Zephyr, and Vessel. What's happening?
I just want to take a nap and clean my sword. Quote.
Vessel's gonna play dead for a little while to rest. He's very convincing.
Right. Well, I'm
Rolling
guessing that
performance.
for the people that are coming with me, we're heading back to the base of the tree where the ruin, where the ruin caster is.
You see that Draco and Axel are splitting off in the direction of the Lupine village. You want to address that? No?
Okay. Vessel has an 18 in performance. I'm
Yeah.
playing dead.
Not addressing Draco and Axel splitting off towards the Lupine? Okay. And thus the party will be split.
Apparently so. I don't understand why we're
funeral,
splitting up the
quote.
party just because somebody can't wait to rest. Resting, you're gonna have to rest. There's no the time different. Can't you under simple math? Whether you rest now or rest later, the same amount of time is still spent resting.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm going to my village to rest.
Same here. I'm going there to rest.
I'm
Nice
not just gonna rest on the floor.
Nice comfy bed. Well, it's right there.
So is the tree.
But the tree has a nice comfy bed.
Okay.
Plus, I need to get the old man back to safety.
That is
Unless
also
you-
fair.
Vessel is literally falling apart, so he doesn't have time to look for a good place to rest. He has to recover, otherwise he probably won't be able to walk very far.
That is also
Well,
fair.
well, it would be nice to know. Should I just go in and do this all by myself and hope that I survive long enough to make it happen?
Oh, you could carry Vessel.
Or is there people that want to help me that just want to rest first?
The Vessel is totally down to help all of everyone for all their goals.
I'm just asking, because if nobody wants to go in with me and help me do this, then I might
I
as well
have an
just
old
go in
man
and
to
do it
take
by
care of.
myself. If people
Well,
want to help
since
me and I'm just waiting for people to rest a little bit, then I will wait.
Well, since Bird Boyo's apparently locked up at the moment, I suppose I can come and help you.
I got you, bro.
Because you realize that resting doesn't matter. That
Yo, Wes, did you see what I just sent you? Some, if you want to, if you want
Yeah,
to
I
do
saw
anything
that.
with that, because you can shout at Nutter still.
Anyone seems to forgot that the old man has his back hair ripped off and is dying.
He's not dying.
Well, he's stable, but old man in
He's
the Fey Force.
he's hurting. He needs to get to safety. We're taking him to safety.
West.
You seem to forget that I have no idea who he was. Quote.
West, if you want to spout anything off of that to Nutters, you can, or just keep it to yourself. That's up to you.
say what?
I DM'd West something. Just told him something. Just gave him a bit of an option.
He's gonna insult you about your height.
I don't think Jerome would do anything about that.
Well, Bird Boyo, since
Remember,
you're apparently locked up
you've
in a
been
cage.
progressing. Anything that could help your goal, you've been fighting towards. Like exactly why you've been helping the end of the world scenario.
Oh. So what you're saying is not what I'm wanting here, but what I'm wanting.
Yes, what you're wanting.
Oh, okay. That's a different scenario.
That's
then.
a different scenario. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I thought what you were saying was the one thing, but it's actually the other
It's
thing.
the other thing.
Oh, okay.
Your greed.
It's due to
Yeah.
do, but it's actually due to
If you want to
do.
shout something about that to Nutters, you can.
I think,
Yeah, because up until just a second ago, I was trying to help you get out of that cage. So I'd still be within shouting range.
yeah.
Well,
yeah,
Nutter, since Bird Boyo's
on.
apparent.
Nutters, if I were to assist you on your quest for godhood, I would be inclined to look for some sort of assistance myself.
Man whistled at us, let's leave.
The bad whistle on us. Let's leave.
And Nutters looks at you and says, I get that. That I am a businessman after all. And you scratch my back, I scratch yours.
I simply just want help finding. I don't know whether or not it's actually the one that I'm supposed to kill or not. I was told to kill one called Zephanari. He was dispatched for all I know, so I just want help finding where he currently is because, as far as
Well-
I'm concerned, I believe he's dead.
If he exists or has ever existed, once I have power over the astral plane, then I would be more than happy to scour the thoughts of all time to single out a person. That should not be too difficult.
Bruh, that's my full name.
Meaning, yes, I think that is very much possible.
You just happened to choose a name that was close to another name, okay? Let's just make
Nah,
that
I'm
clear.
good. Quote.
The name
I
of the
can
god
promise you
is
this.
Zephanari.
I can promise you this, that if you help me, I will do everything in my power to help you find this person.
Very well, but I am currently stuck inside of a cage which one of you has put on me for an
Yeah,
unknown reason.
It is not me, and I do not know who put that on
Teleport
you.
triggers?
And I tried to teleport you out of it, but I'm sorry that it failed.
Dude,
I
the
have one
ground did
other
that
thing
to
that I
you.
can try, but I will need to take a long rest before we
yes.
go into
Yo, Wes.
the portal. If I try this one other thing to get you out, I will definitely need to take a long rest. Do you agree?
Well, I don't necessarily need help getting out. This one over here, and I point up to the eyesore, is able to teleport things. It's more so I would rather go through this quickly, um, and have it
Be right back.
Yeah, I
have
can
it
try.
go as
I can.
fast as possible.
I can cast anti-magic field, and that would allow you to walk out of this cube. But
Well, here,
I would
before you
need to
waste one of your
rest.
spell slots, let me check something quickly.
I would
As
need to take
I
a long rest because it is a very tiring spell. I just want to point out it's an 8th level spell, so
just let me test something real quickly. Hydra, can I try to erase it from time?
Roll some to hits.
Sorry.
Roll some to hits. We'll see.
All right, they will be reckless, of course.
hope you don't hit
That's
your
1,
Astor.
2, 3, 4, 5. How many more do I have? Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Watch as Jerome starts using his gags and just starts bashing at the force cage, slashing and cracking at it.
Wow, I did not get 120 from all of that.
No?
I am unlucky, apparently.
And you got 1, 2, 2 1s,
2
Uh,
2s.
2s.
Wait, you know what? What are you rolling for that?
Just attacks.
So strength?
No, I'm just looking for nat 20s.
Right. But it's a strength, right? You're rolling is basically strength. I can actually cast a small spell on you that will give you advantage on
I already have
things I
advantage.
need to know. Okay. Well, it would give you double advantage then. Like bull strength.
I rolled 12 dice, and no, sorry, that would be 24 dice, and not 120 came from it.
So, Jerome,
Yes.
you're smacking at the cage with one of your cracks, you wipe through and you feel it's gone.
Okay. Now, let's head off and go get you what you need, and then you can go help me with what I'm searching for.
Alright. Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Heading back to the tree.
All right, are you continuing to scoop up Vessel? Like you were about to do? We got trapped.
So we'll get scooped. Oh. So, a large majority starts heading towards the tree, and then 2 people are heading towards the Lupine village. That's what's happening?
Yep.
Okay. What's up,
Good.
Megan?
I'm glad we didn't have a 3-way split.
You remember what
Oh,
my
thank
favorite quote about support is?
Yeah, kinda.
That.
I continue to play loot as we go.
Okay.
Alright. Nutters is going to explain what he in hand to people about what they're going to do, just because he wants people to understand what he's asking of them. So, just want to point that out. And what I'm asking of y'all is no small thing. I just want to warn you before going in. We are going to be physically entering into the astral plane. You know how you move here? You just think and you move? Well, reality works that way in the astral plane. If you think of something, it becomes real. And when you go into the astral plane, you have the ability to just make things real. Of course, it's not. But while you're there, it is as real can be. But it can't be taken out. It is a thought formed into a physical object. So what we're looking for isn't an actual body of a god. It's the thoughts of one. And there are other things that exist there. Things that will want to feed on us.
Maybe we'll see my Goth Yankee X while we are in there.
So do not let your guard down.
Hijack will remember that.
And that's
Keyword
about
Goth Yankee.
And that's about the most I can tell you. But I mean, I don't know a lot more.
Okay.
It's not something that people normally do. If we were just astral traveling there, I could explain a lot more of what could happen. But we're about to embark into something that only the gods have done before us.
Hey, can Nutters and who's I guess Nutters, Rob, and Jerome. Quick insight.
Say what?
Insight?
Quick insight.
The gods and a few other more underwhelming races.
Right.
That's a 9.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm coming back to roll.
I love having negatives in 3 stats.
I got a 10.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
wait. I get advantage on insight.
Okay.
Including Mom's flares
Oh, that's
with
much
Yankee
better.
and some
21.
monstrosities.
So Jerome, Rob,
I got a
Mom's
21.
flares, I'm dead lol.
you see as Vessel in the bag behind that Jerome is carrying now, the light in the eyes kind of start to diminish and go out.
Uh-oh.
Can I cast mend on him?
Yeah.
Put his bones back together, see if it helps.
You're just gonna lay him out.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast mend on him.
You suddenly hear the Lego building sound.
Nothing seems nothing seems to quite happen.
My playing can cause the effect of a short rest. Would that help?
Well, we can go in my bag and do that.
Like does have a short rest.
So what's happening?
But we need to figure out what's going on with our friend here. It seems that his light's leaving his eyes.
Can I roll an Arcana?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. Is it Arcana or Medicine that I would need to roll?
12.
Jerome, you're pretty sure he's dying.
He's dying. Okay, I can.
Fairy
Another
fire.
is already kind of feeling that.
See, he's glowing now.
I got an 18.
If it beats, it beats.
23.
You also think he's dying there, Rob.
I got a 23.
Notice you think he's okay.
I think he's okay.
You think he's okay. Rob, Jerome, Vessel's dying.
I'm trying to reattach his bones to the other limbs that are limbed.
You realize there is nothing that was ever attaching them. There is no sinew or anything, and they're just...
I bang him together.
Nutters just stops him and says, he'll be okay. Don't worry about it. He just needs to rest.
Yeah.
Can I use the force powers to force his body in back together and then stand him back up?
You want to use the puppeteer?
Basically, yeah. Basically,
roll your shit.
I start
there's
writing
nothing
a
I need to
last
roll, I
will
don't think.
testament.
Yeah, hijack. There is no rule. It just works putting them all back together.
Well, it's a contestation, no?
Is he contesting? Because actually, if he's contesting, then yes. But if he's not resisting, then no.
I'm not
Dibs
contesting
on his stuff.
performance.
Is that
how
another
much does he weigh?
performance?
How much do I weigh?
Yes.
Not actually that much.
Is that another performance?
Yeah.
What size creature were
17.
you before you became bones? I can tell you exactly how much your skeleton would weigh.
It's changed.
How
Technic-
tall? How
tech-
tall are you?
I'm like an 8-foot skeleton, and I
Okay,
don't know
so
how
you-
heavy Magicite is.
It's
Right.
lightweight.
Magicite actually doesn't weigh much of anything at all.
You don't know
If it's
that?
less, if it's less than if it's 900 pounds or less, then it's
Oh, it's way less than that. You're more like 120, maybe 130 pounds.
Yeah,
And that unless you're trying to resist it, then there's no save or anything. It just
And
works.
it's
you
worth
resistant?
noting that the math you tried to use is probably off because I'm using bones from various creatures.
I'm actually counting in for variety of bone density and the addition of the magicite. Normally, even an 8-foot skeleton would only weigh like maybe 60 pounds.
Are you
Because I mean, a
contesting?
full-size 6-foot human skeleton.
I'm
only
not
weighs about
contesting. I'm just
23
trying
pounds.
Okay.
to. I'm
Okay.
just continuing up my my thing.
I'll point that out.
Okay.
The human skeleton is quite light.
So Jerome, you puppeteer Vessel. Hey, stand us back
Okay,
up.
he's back to life.
Okay.
And he'll walk with me
Okay.
as we walk towards wherever we're going.
The lights are still out.
But you're back to standing, so you're alive.
Okay.
The foot falls off.
But it's attached.
Imagine
This
being
weekend-
130 pounds. What a fatty Zephyr realizes he's big again. Oh,
I
never
noticed-
mind.
I know this is a reference from before y'all's time, but this weekend at Vessels.
Yes.
Anywho,
Lame.
as the party splits up into two, as Draco and Axel head towards the village, and the rest goes to the tree. I'm gonna start with tree group. As soon as we make it to the tree, what is happening?
Tree.
We're just setting up camp for the night? Or for the evening?
Or whatever.
You know-
Vessel is sleeping.
You know, usually when I ask a question, I like words. Anywho.
Yes. Clea needs cleaning.
Okay, so they're heading to sleep. Yeah. So that side of the group, get yourselves your rest. Draco, Axel. Making it to the Lupine
Yes.
village.
Yes.
You do see the lumbering body of the giant above, about its head is actually coasting close to the village, but you see it's held up on fungal stilts.
Oh.
So the head is over the village,
It's casting a small shadow.
but it's over it.
Part of it is, yeah.
Yeah, that's a close call.
You see the body of Foon is coasting just like a few, like maybe 20 or 50 feet above the tree line.
Can it hit the village if it falls?
If it falls,
If it
technically,
falls.
yeah, it could crush a portion of the village.
That's not good.
Doesn't look like it's going to fall.
I clean Clea because Nutters doesn't know how to treat a woman, sword, entity, hee titty.
I'm going to get the old man back to his place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing. And then I'm going to find Smith
Mhm.
and Granny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna follow Scout.
Okay.
Find Smith and he's missing an arm.
What
Uh,
happened? What
You know-
happened?
I could probably explain it, but when wouldn't make much sense.
Is it his left arm?
We've been through a lot, Smith.
Is it his left arm?
It is.
I don't think.
Oy.
I don't think we could be surprised anymore due to the amount of bullshit we've been through.
I'm not sure if that's coincidence or just intentional.
The village got attacked.
Ah.
It was a collective of slime and skeleton
Yeah.
and armored figures. The Ratasker over from the tree did help, but there were casualties.
No. How's Granny?
Healing up. She's not like what she used to be.
So, Fuzzlebottom, the old elder.
Mm-hmm.
We came across what's your name again?
Barley.
Yeah, her. She kind of skinned his back. So I needed to make sure that everyone here was safe as well, because she was close to the village.
We'll be back in a moment.
So I guess that explains that.
Mm.
Got jumped out of nowhere.
And now everyone kind of needs to evacuate that side of the village, because you see the giant looming figure that's dead.
I can see it.
Yeah, just in case it falls, we might need to be prepared for that thing to fall.
Be cautious.
And I need a rest, because killing that thing took forever. I felt like I was it felt like I was frozen in time for like 6 seconds, but it felt like a week.
Felt like 4 hours.
Well, you're more than welcome to rest here.
And my everything hurts, so yeah.
All right. We'll take care of Fuzzlebot.
I don't recommend having a bath in acid. Just FYI.
I don't think I plan to. Well,
where's Granny? Stay
Sleeping.
me. So I guess I can't go talk to her.
I mean, if you want to wake her up.
I think it's best if we let Granny rest and you can possibly talk to her in
Yeah.
the morning.
It's not gonna be like. Hopefully, it's not like last time when she busted through the whole main castle part, main hall, whatever it was called.
Well, you guys get some rest. Stay as long as you need.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Guys can get
Take care.
some rest. In the morning,
Yeah,
as soon as you guys finish your rest, where will you be off to? Will you be off to the tree, or?
I would first want to go to Granny.
Okay. And after Granny?
Then I would want to figure out about the tattoo thing, because now I have one.
That's what
So-
Fuzzlebot was teaching you.
Yes,
He's teaching that the tattoos bring power.
yes. And since he did see the Axolotl Tarask thing,
No, he didn't. Not really.
yes, he would. He was in our party when that happened.
That wasn't real.
Are you
That
sure?
was a
Yes.
hallucination.
Are you sure?
Yes, it was a hallucination, or so-and-so a hallucination. But he was in our party when we all saw it, so he would have experienced it with us as well.
First off,
So-
after the rest is Eleanor's. So as soon as everyone wakes up at the tree, what's the first thing that happens?
Nothing.
Devlin? West?
Utter
Yeah,
silence.
I say
No,
good
no.
morning to Clea.
First thing I'm gonna do
Cleopatra.
is go to Ravel.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hand him a key.
Okay.
Key to your
And
heart.
explain to him, and he already knows what the key is, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It's basically the key that opens the safe with all my money in it.
Okay.
And I tell him that if doing this means that I can't come back, I want you to take the shop and everything in it and the
Dang.
world and protect it and raise Lord Fuzzy Bottom like he's your own.
Dang, suddenly revealed off like that.
Who
Jeez.
knows? You
I need to go feed my
don't
dogs.
want me to join you, Natos.
I want you to stay here and make sure Lord Fuzzy Bottom is safe.
All right. Okay.
He doesn't have the best track record of keeping shops and or carts safe.
Second hour.
The shop getting destroyed wasn't his fault.
Second hour moving back, entering Eleanor's house. So you
Lol,
enter.
yeah, I know.
As you enter through the door, you see that your brother is sort of sat, and he's reading some sort of something. Axel, back so soon? Oh,
And
hello,
silence.
Draco.
Aye.
Scout? You know, usually
Good.
when...
Apparently not.
Okay. Scout?
Scout.
Scoot.
Scout went to go feed his dogs.
Worst time.
Really? Okay. We will skip this spot. Do a backtrack later.
Well, they're not. They're apparently doing their thing anyway and not coming to the tree. So.
They're going to come to
we
the
go
tree.
ahead.
They were just doing their own thing quickly.
Oh, okay.
And
Me and Clea talk about life and our future. Do you want to get a dino dog?
He's definitely a sword sexual.
I want then while we're waiting on them
It's
to come back,
saber sexual.
actually, I want to ask the
Not
ruined
sword.
guy something.
Okay.
Because I have an idea that only he would know the answer to.
Sure thing.
I want to go over to him and show him a piece of magicite.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm asking him, I'm like, I'm sure you've seen this substance before, yes? So,
I
what?
cannot say that
Well, my theory is what if I was to, with my tiny hands, be able to do micro inlays of runes into an object with this substance?
say any vast amount of runes is dangerous. But it is your own risks to make. He himself is scrawling a sword with very tiny runes,
Question:
but he's
Is the piece
extremely
of
slow with it.
magicite
Right.
magicite he shows a piece of my armor? Most likely is.
Yeah, sure.
No, it is not. It is not.
Okay.
I actually can, if you don't remember, a while
Yeah.
back, Nutters gained full access to the magicite forges and knows how to work it.
Not full access, monitored
But-
access.
Right, monitor that. But I do know how to forge magicite now.
Yep.
Don't stress about your appearance. I think it's cute when that little frill at the end of your cord hangs down like that.
So Zephyr goes and bones the sword.
They thrust.
Zephyr
Can I
Lafoot
read-
is
can I-
fucking the
can-
sword.
Can I read the runes?
Wasn't that like the
Something
first rule is don't do that to the sword?
Don't fuck the sword. The runes here he's making
Mhm.
are currently sort of like it's a mixture between holy runes and abyssal runes.
Uh, well, I'll tell him thank you for the warning, and you can keep the piece of magicite
He nods.
for
Malcolm said,
your personal
"What? What?"
experimentation. What? It's worth it. He taught me a very valuable thing,
Hmm.
and it's out of my stash.
I would
Uh,
say it's debatable whether he taught you something valuable because the fact that he doesn't recognize magicite and what it is means that he might not know that the magicite properties might be much more supportive of multiple runes than any other substance
Right,
because of
which
the
is
fact
why
that it
I'm
is
gonna test
material
it at a
weave.
later date. I am gonna
Yeah.
test it on a later date. All he did was say it's possible but dangerous, which he is right. So, but no, what he taught me that was valuable, how to do the rune enchantments, as he is the only person in existence that knows how to do it.
Count is
Vessel can
taking
can copy runes. He just doesn't, and
know what they
because of
do.
that, yeah, I don't know exactly what they do, and because of bad handwriting sort of mistakes, they might have slightly altered effects of what I think I was trying to do.
All right. Yeah,
So what
Nutters
kind of
can.
wet stone do you like best? Oh really? Question mark. I am sorry. I didn't know it was that personal to swords. No, it's okay. I'm the one who asked. Quote.
Oh, the scout is taking so long, I'm going to fast forward that and get back to him later. So eventually, Axel and Draco do meet up back at the tree.
Alright.
Hey, Scout, your brother looks lifeless.
Everyone has had a long rest.
Yay.
Yeah, actually, Draco has a chance to notice that Vessel is still playing dead.
Yeah.
I just look at Vessel like, seriously, Gimlet?
No, he's been animated. Haven't you seen? He's walking around normally, like a real boy.
Meanwhile, he's walking like a puppet on strings.
Yes. Okay. Now that everyone is met up at the tree, what's happening?
Escape!
I swear to God, if everyone goes silent again, I'm going to break something.
No.
I said
Nutters,
escape!
first thing Nutters is gonna do is go and consult one of the Ratatask.
You just need to figure out who's casting silence and kick their ass. I think it's fast.
Oh, long and hard. Like a blade. A what? No, I wasn't thinking of anything else, I swear. Quote.
So,
They're the guardians of the gates. They would know what gate would be the best one for us to go into to achieve the goal that we're trying to get.
the gate to the astral plane is the one that,
Well, they all go to different places in the astral plane.
technically any gate goes to an astral plane, but the one that just drops you into it is the one that the runecraft
Alright.
goes at.
Oh, okay. So that's the one we need to go to. Alright.
Astral
Just want to
plane
make sure.
connects the planes.
Yeah, it's the glue that holds them all together, and something's going on with the connections, and it's allowing the world to fall apart.
It's not the glue, it's just the travel point between them.
Right.
Nothing
So-
holds the planes in place.
So
They do,
glue.
actually, they do. No, in the
Meaning
D&D
technically all
creation
of
myth.
them go to the astral plane.
Yeah, no, in the D&D creation myth, that's how it works. All the planes are bound by chains holding them together that reach into the astral plane. They're bound by thoughts of gods. Yes. The astral plane is the glue that binds all the different dimensions together.
at least one theory, but other theories are it's also just a sort of gateway. It's where you travel through.
Thoughts are the glue.
Anywho, what's happening?
But yeah, So anybody
The
that
astral plane is like space.
except you can breathe in it.
It's not space, it's the astral.
It's
Yeah.
the nothing between.
I'll remind everybody that because we are going into this place physically, you have to do it with clear thoughts. That you can
No thoughts, head empty.
reality will manifest itself from your thoughts.
Well, no need to worry about me, boyo. My head's pretty much empty anyway. Wait a second.
And you already know how to move. It's the same way, just with more directions.
I think I just insulted myself.
Yes, you did.
Zephyr chugs alcohol. I grot dis. Quote.
Nice. Okay.
And I guess at that point we're gonna go in.
As we kick off into the astral plane. Okay.
And that's where we're
So
gonna
how
leave it
does
for the
speed
day.
translate
Good
here?
night, everybody.
No, we still have a bit.
Okay. I was making a
General
joke
Kirby.
anyway.
And that's where we're gonna end it today. Yeah. Hey, Luke.
I'm the one who should say General Kenobi.
How does speed translate?
How does speed translate in the astral plane? It's your intelligence
Yeah,
score
Into
times
speed.
3.
Speed is
You
travel
move-
at the speed of thought.
Your movement speed is 3 feet per point of intelligence.
Got it.
Ooh,
I have a speed of 12.
I would have 90.
Per point of intelligence. You mean the modifier or?
Your score times 3.
Oh, my actual score times 3.
So times 3, eh?
So like a 20, intelligence of 20, you'd have a
I'm
movement of
back.
6.
Scout's
I
back.
have I have
We are now
160
entering the
movement
astral plane,
42.
Scout.
speed. I have that.
Yay. I guess I didn't do the things.
We did the things.
We
We
did the
just fast
things,
forward.
Just fast forward.
No.
We can rewind real quick now that you're finally back.
I had to feed the dogs. And then clean up the poop.
Yeah.
And
And then feed the poop to the dogs.
We can do a little rewind now, and it'll just be like a 2-on-1 with Hijack and you and Sun. Up and then quickly summarize what you missed after once you get caught up.
Okay. Snapping backwards, as you were at Eleanor's, what did you want to do there?
I will literally do anything to continue talking about me and Clean's relationship.
Yes.
For a little bit,
Clea.
I'm going to mute Hawkins.
Okay. So I wanted to see if she was alright, because Smith said she was injured.
She does look a bit worse for wear. She's alive.
And then I would tell her about what happened with Zoom, and then armored lady that that attacks fluffy man, old elder, and
Crazy guy.
basically to see if everything's alright here.
We're mostly fine here, dear. We've been doing.
I wanted to know one other thing. Do you think this place should be relocated? Like, abandon the village?
Abandon the village?
Because there's literally a dead corpse hovering over the village right now.
I mean,
We
It
are
doesn't
not
look-
abandoning the village.
What happens if it falls?
We'll deal with it if it does.
I mean, it doesn't look like it will fall anytime soon, unless somebody does something stupid.
Unless Hijack decides to be evil.
And it is a plant, after all.
Plant person.
Plant person, the person part is dead.
Yes, and have you had thousands of leaves fall on you?
Well, you're talking to her and she's just sat up in her bed.
I think the danger would be sporadic.
Not only does she take a point of damage. Well, I can't say I know much. I hope he's okay, dear, but... Oh...
She skinned his back and took his whole tattoo. Like seeing that.
I can't say I'm much knowledgeable about the tattoos there.
But she's, I'm guessing, stealing them because they're a source of power. So weakening us.
I don't
slowly.
know.
Well, I know a little bit. I know that they have power because of what little he said until I had to help him with his Tyraxolotl thing.
I remember that creature.
What?
What?
Is that Birtle?
Yeah, that's Birtle.
Yeah,
Wait, did she say she knows about it?
She remembers the creature.
Do you remember being on the beach
I do.
in boats?
I do. What?
Curious.
Mm-hmm.
Did he launch himself out of a cannon?
Final bottom? Yes, that
Yeah.
old insane coot.
So it was real. Hold the phone. Let me. What? Hang on a minute. Wait a minute. Do you remember the giant suit of armor that was on my boat?
I can't say I do, dear.
You don't remember Armor?
I remember Amor.
The one that apparently died trying to save me?
I remember you telling me about him, yes.
Well, if that whole beach thing was real, that means he's alive. And
Dear.
Eh.
Okay.
no.
We all go through denial. It's okay. I know it's a lost friend.
I mean, I can see where he's coming from. I thought my soon-to-be wife died. Turns out she's alive.
Well,
She wants to
that's-
kill you.
No, she didn't.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. So is my kid.
Just sticking internet startup sound of Axel trying to think. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to go see Bottom.
Hey, you head off to find Fuzzlebottom as he's being tended inside the bakery.
You. I need to have a word with you.
Are you so accusing when you said you?
What?
You
Sounds so-
enter and you see Fuzzlebottom sat in a chair with all the fucking spaghetti strings all around, and he's kind of sat there, head slumped forward, this long stare.
I'm gonna walk up to Fuzzlebottom like,
So when you say spaghetti strings, you mean life support, right?
No. I mean,
Okay.
No.
I mean his
Spaghetti.
red spaghetti stringing of
Yeah,
his
he's
insanity board.
Oh.
I'm like, I'm gonna poke Fuzzlebottom like, hello?
Hello? You fuck. You watch out from the back comes the daughter. Oh, hi there.
Hi.
Um,
Is he alive?
yeah, he's just been like that ever since you guys got him here. He hasn't moved or anything.
Taraxolotl.
His ear flutters a little.
Yeah, he's fine.
We saw it on a beach.
Well,
You jumped.
that's nice. What does that have to do with my
Well,
puppy's
don't-
back being
don't-
skinned like a sack of shallots?
Well, because look around the whole thing around us.
He's insane. You don't need to feed it.
Well, it's true. We saw it.
Oh, great.
He's
another
not
one.
insane.
I
What do you mean
still,
another one?
It's not real. Don't get caught in the delusion.
I still think he's insane. Despite that little adventure we had together, I still think he's
Now,
insane.
if you'd excuse us, he needs some rest.
Well, I need him because we did see it, and it's time for him to feel his end of the deal.
Then be quick. I got work to do. She heads into the back. What do you want to ask Fuzzlebottom?
Well, I see if he can at least look at me and know that I'm respond at least.
Well, he doesn't seem
Hello?
responsive, but what do you say?
Can you tell me on the thing we talked about?
I'll be a bit more specific.
Well, I don't want to because he lost his.
Gotta be specific.
Well, I think I can ask this. Why does she rip off your skin? Is it because of the tattoo? Is it because it has powers like you said before? Does she know about it?
She took my powers. She took my power. It's gone.
How much power does the tattoo hold? Because I don't feel much different.
The tattoos hold immense power, boy. They do many things. Depends how you cultivate and grow them. They're strong. Stronger than what you could possibly think sometimes.
You think that's why she's targeting them?
I don't know. Maybe.
I can help you get yours back. I'm not sure how good it
I'll
will
never be
be.
able to get mine back, boy.
She took it. What happens if I could get it back?
Maybe then it can be reattached, but I don't know. This has never happened. Do you think someone just regular on days gets their back skinned?
Well, a long time ago, probably.
No! We don't fucking do that!
Well, we are rabbits, and we used. I remember when I was young, then I got kidnapped, and I guess that was gonna happen to me.
Yes, posers in the past pelted us for our tattoos and our pelts. Yes, that happened.
But not to him.
but not to me.
Not to me. And no, we were never able to recover either the pelts or the ones taken, other than you.
Mm.
That's thanks to Eleanor. The tattoos hold power, Axel. It's a story, and stories hold strength in community. Our history goes back very, very far. Especially mine. I was of the part of the first voyage that brought us to where we call our home now in the Lupine. I remember the old days, hair washing through my wind,
Mm.
the smell of salt on the sea.
Well, you were around when the village began?
I was, yes. I am the oldest member of this tribe.
Then wasn't you remember me then when I was young?
There were a lot of small bunnies. You think I remember every single one? We're rabbits. You probably have 46 cousins. You expect me to remember all their birthdays?
I mean,
I just look at Scott like, 46? What the fuck?
shush. Well, can you help me with mine? Because I
It's
think
not something you help with. It grows. It bonds with you. It's its own entity. As you
But-
grow it, so too does it strengthen.
But why is it only starting now instead of like when I was?
Because you
Younger.
were taken. It's an initiation rite. It's a birthright. It's... You were never weaned or given your into adulthood ceremony. So you never got yours. You were an outsider.
So all the stuff that I did before, I got it. It doesn't matter.
I wouldn't say that. That's experience. But now, your tattoo is more than just experience. It's your story. The tattoo doesn't lie.
I mean, I've been through a lot. Literally kidnapped, saved, kidnapped again, went on an adventure, went through several dimensions, met gods,
Well, I'm
defeated a...
so happy that your tattoo might say, hey, look at me, I'm good at getting kidnapped.
It's only starting now.
Don't treat your tattoo like it is something useless, like it's magical. The power that lies within your lineage, boy. It's nothing to scoff at. You may not understand it now, but you will. You will in time. And don't ignore your tattoo. It's there to help. It was there to help me once. Keep it
Oh.
close and don't let it be taken.
Well, how can it help? All...
I don't know what your tattoo does. Mine was once the way of... My tattoo once taught me the way of the misconducted fist. It allowed me to take my weaponry and project it. I could take a sword and swing, and I could hit someone from across the street. No more.
That's very specific.
Well, it's what I did. I was a traveler, so my tattoo incentivized travel. So, now do I travel, so does my weaponry. Or so did my weaponry. Every tattoo is different. Its effect changes based on what happens. It will never have multiple effects, but the effect is due to change. Whatever it is now, don't think it will be later.
I don't even know what it is now, though.
Currently it's a teleport.
How do I know that?
Because you do.
I could teleport?
You can.
How long?
30
How far?
feet.
It's like a misty step.
It's a misty step.
it's a natural Misty Step, or do I have to like use a action for it?
It's a bonus action.
Ugh, I don't have. I need more of those. I need more bonus actions. I have so many things that I only can do one of.
Mhm.
Ugh. Is it teleport because of defeating Foon?
No,
Didn't
it's
it-
because of recreating Armor, you teleport via Bifrost.
Wouldn't it grown even more because of defeating Foon?
It may be. Well, I can't help you much about training what your tattoo does, because I don't have one.
Why is it you're the only one that knows? Like, didn't you share this knowledge to the whole village? Or did we, like, stop doing it?
It's a lost art, boy. Not many in our culture are blessed enough to have the history or the direct connection to lineage as others do to have these powers. It's rare. It's luck. You're lucky to have these powers. Not everyone does. Like your one brother, Smith. He does not have the blood that ties him to the tattoos.
Which Smith?
The
Which Smith?
fourth,
We have like
the
we have-
curved one. The only living
we-
Smith.
No.
Oh well, there's another living Smith.
I want to go sleep.
The only living Smith. There's another Smith.
Apparently, the first Smith that went into the Feywild, I guess, a long time ago, to like come get me. He's still here somewhere.
Well, maybe we'll see if he has the lineage. I'm unsure. It might have been muddled in generations.
We should call Smith. Like a scout.
How do we even call him?
You don't.
We can ask letters for spell scroll of
Sending.
Wait a minute.
I can call Smith.
Who's this fucking shadow guy again?
And you know, I got a question. Couldn't I technically tattoo runes on a person to give them power?
You can try.
Hang on.
What if I made Magicite ink?
Not in the area, so.
What's his name? Tessavir?
You know what? Who wants to be a guinea pig?
You're not
The-
in
the-
you're not
As
in
I
space
take
right
some
now.
Magicite and start grinding it up.
The
Not in
hooded
the
guy
space right
with
now.
the hooded guy with the snake
No, but there's
arm
people
and
around
the-
me.
Yeah, but we're not there right now. It's Tessavir.
I'm pretty sure he's still with Smith.
Yeah.
So we find him. We
Guessing
find
this
Smith.
means you guys are off from this area now.
Well,
Or are there any last questions? Because I'm trying to reconnect the party.
I guess that's everything.
Okay.
I have a personal quest now to just help him get his skin fur back.
Okay. And thus we
I put a
reconverge.
carrot in his mouth. Like, take care.
And at last we reconverge finally at the tree. Brittle! Hi, Brittle. We are now
Brittle.
all at the fragment of the world tree.
Wow.
Came in late, doesn't talk.
Sorry, I'm here. What did you want?
Just saying that we are now at the world tree.
We want you to roll your death saves.
Yeah, you died. You had 2 failed death saves
Okay,
because you've been attacked twice
By rainbow dragons.
by rainbow dragons. I somehow got mind controlled and turned into a rainbow dragon. I don't know how.
Vessel also
Yep.
died, and he died in the Lego
it.
death sound played when he died.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, actually.
In the short.
That has to be a thing. If Vessel's dies, he just goes.
At Ariel Hawkins doesn't want to read my POV of my first time. At Ariel Hawkins doesn't want to read my POV of my first time.
Sounds like someone has dementia.
Okay. As we all reconverge at the tree, what's happening?
Alright. Before we head in, I'm gonna ask the runesmith crafter if he would repair the wagon.
I'm gonna go.
It's like a paragraph.
It will
It's
take
gold.
time. But I can. What were you saying, Bertle?
Y'all should read it.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go with Narus, and on the walk there, I am going to finally show him the Staff of Law.
The
Others?
what?
The Staff of Law.
The two pieces.
Oh, the two pieces. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Custom token.
Well, first thing I'm gonna do is Arcana check. 38. I do believe I know about this item.
Hijack.
Yeah,
This is up to you.
you know of it.
Right. Then I inform him that there is. You've got 2 pieces.
I am aware.
Then there's
Okay.
6 more. Wait, no.
There's
Sorry,
5
wait. 5 more. Yes. Sorry. 7 pieces. Each piece has its own effect. Can I read the runes?
It doesn't have runes.
Is there runes?
Yeah, there should be runes on each piece. Each piece describing what the piece does. Written in runes down the length of the staff. And when connected, it forms a full spell.
Oh, supposedly. What do you want to try to read from the runes?
I want to see what each piece of the staff should have a word on it.
So you want to touch it?
Tupa would not let you touch it.
No, I don't want to touch
Narus.
it. I don't want to touch it.
She would not want you meddling with it.
I'm not quite sure if you can get close enough, because the nature of it and the nature of you.
Because I am chaotic. I'm chaotic good, but I am chaotic, and that's the rod of law, and I explained to him, knowing
I
that
mean,
it wouldn't be good for me. It would hurt me to touch it.
I'm
Not that I'm
technically
bad,
also
it's
chaotic
just...
good.
You're different.
But I tell him that I need to be able to read what it says, but I can't, because I cannot touch it. Can you please readjust it so that I can better see the writing there? And I ask him to basically hold it for me so I can look better.
Do I not know it? Do I know what it says, Hijack?
It's just, yeah, kinda.
I can tell him. I tell him the one piece heals and the other piece.
So let's use the hold monster.
Hold monster, yeah. Don't have my character sheet open. I should.
Well, on their own, you should leave them alone. But if we can get all the pieces of this, it would definitely turn the tides in the fight against Barley in the end.
Okay.
Be right back.
And I don't think I've tried to locate another piece because we've been doing stuff. So I'm gonna try and locate another piece.
If you want to try to do so.
Does the rod not allow me to do so?
No.
If I
No,
have
you
two
can't
pieces?
use the rod. You have to be close to it. The pieces will vibrate and make noise when you come close to another one. But you have to be close to it.
Let's see what Hijack sent me.
I didn't send you anything.
You did send me.
Because once they get within a certain range of each other, they want to connect. They want to come back together.
Kind of use it as like a tuning fork.
But they won't fuse together
Yeah,
until
that's
all
what
the
you said.
pieces are there.
It's a sort of
can I
thing.
try and tuning fork?
Hence why those are in a box. That way they don't just fly out of your pouch. The other object will move
kind
to
of
you.
It's kind of like a locate object spell. You have to be within a certain range of another piece in order to detect the
Okay.
piece.
So there's none in the valley.
Yeah.
I think actually in the original description of the Rod of 7 parts, it was 60 feet.
Is it 60 feet?
If you come within 60 feet of it, you're gonna know. And will feel the pull.
Mhm.
You'll just feel it, like the two objects are actually actively pulling on each other.
You don't have an active way to locate the other parts.
But if we succeed what we're doing in the astral plane, I might be able to help you find a piece or two. Maybe. I can't make promises, but I'll try.
Oh, it's not even runes that are on the
Yeah.
rod. It's just Latin.
It's just
Originally, it was runes.
No,
like in the
no.
very original description.
I'm on Wikipedia right now. It's Latin.
Cool. So we are all now
For
outside.
the 1E version.
So we are now all outside of the portal. What's happening?
Okay, just what you said? Fragmented world tree.
Fragment of the world tree.
Yeah, it bleeds through into the astral plane.
Yeah.
It's part of every plane.
Oh, we're hopping into the astral plane now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay. Yeah.
What's happening, people?
Vessel's still playing dead.
I'm
Zephyr
letting.
holds up his index finger. I lost my sword. Ginty. Quote.
I'm gonna poke Vessel.
So you get poked.
Okay.
Wake up,
You hear a xylophone sound.
Vessel.
All
Wake up.
right.
Giblet, giblet, giblet. I keep poking Vessel.
There's a
Nutters.
small scar on the top of his finger.
Nutters pulls out a rope and tethers everybody together.
Okay.
Loosely, so there's plenty of room to move.
Okay. Is everyone ready to enter the astral plane?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright,
No,
as
but
we're
I'm gonna
walking
do it
through, I
anyways.
tell everybody that you travel towards what you're thinking of. So don't try to travel in a direction. You want to think of your destination. And then you will move towards it.
Okay.
And what we want to find is a body of a god.
So we enter into the astral sea. So the first thing that happens is, as soon as we enter, everyone's entering physically.
I believe so.
Fear so.
So the first thing is, does everyone remember where their soul rot affected?
Yep.
Yep.
Right
My leg and my chest.
Okay.
My
You
left leg.
see as those spots are afflicted. If you've fully lost that limb, it is gone. If you've partially lost it, it is faded to a point.
Yeah, my left hand would be slightly withered here.
What was your number ending at?
Mine?
Yeah.
By
By the
for
time
my arm, I think that I still had 14 points. Yeah, 14
so
points.
you're missing
left
up to your elbow.
I had 30 points left.
On your?
30 something points on my right leg.
Right leg, so you're missing up to your you're missing about halfway to your knee.
I think I had like 48 on my right arm.
How many points did I have? I have 15 points on
So-
my chest.
You'd be missing
Jerome?
like a finger.
Jerome, you're missing a few fingers. Draco, you see your chest is you see your torso is a bit more shriveled inwards, as if you've been malnourished.
Oh, and I lost my left leg.
Okay.
Oh, that don't look good.
I let everybody know that this isn't real. This
Or is it?
The image of your inner self.
No,
Wow.
it's quite real for
This
some
is
of
how
us.
your soul looks.
Son looks
Oh, it
even
is
more
real.
fanboy than before.
Does Vessel his soul still look like little Giblet?
It probably would.
And it would be missing,
His foot.
or, yeah, foot.
8-foot tall skeleton. Itty bitty little lizard.
Question.
Mm-hmm. Zephyr, you're fine.
Clea is sentient.
To a point. Yep.
Can Revivify fix this?
Does she have a self-image?
You talking about the sword? No, the sword would still be a sword.
Sword is still a sword.
We got little Giblet.
The sword is a sword. It didn't have a soul until it was a sword.
Okay.
So you see these tubes that just sort of go.
What about my
Everywhere.
self-image of her?
Your self-image doesn't change it.
Yeah, you can't change somebody else's, but you can make things manifest. It would just not be real. And likely only you would see it. Depending on your intelligence.
We look about. Everything is just ever so empty. A vast realm of nothing. So we just see tubes that run everywhere.
Nutters closes
the
his
internet?
eyes, and he pictures the image of the dead guy floating in space that he saw in his dreams.
As Nutter starts to move.
We're all connected, remember?
I'm gonna follow Nutters. Go wherever Nutters goes.
So you're
It's
just
just like
picturing
my
Nutters.
Ghost Yankee ex described it.
Yeah.
I see why she was into that stuff now. Quote.
Vessel's gonna picture the pendant that he was supposed to reclaim.
Actually, no.
I
I'm
brought
gonna
it.
go to Can I picture another piece of the Rod of Law?
You don't know.
This would actually, at this point, be a contest of intelligence. We're all tied together, and I'm moving. And I'm moving way faster than y'all. I'm moving at 90. At a
What's
speed
your
of
intelligence score?
30.
Oh, your intelligence is at 30? Mine's only at 20.
Yeah, you got a 60.
No
So
one
yeah,
moves
they'd
faster
be
than
getting
me.
drug along by me because there is no gravity here. But anyways,
It's not that there's no gravity, it's just that it's subjective.
right.
No one moves faster than me.
Actually,
But we're all
no.
tied together. Wouldn't I pull them? It would be an intelligence, a roll of intelligence, resistance against intelligence, right?
I guess.
Because you move with thought here.
So I guess for everyone who's trying to move in a different direction, roll an intelligence check for me.
We should think of a
I'm just
Githyanki
gonna
ship.
follow Nutters.
They move faster.
Inverted.
Next campaign is Spelljammer.
Plus 5. That's a 19.
Okay.
If it's just a check, I got a 19.
Nutters?
You need me to roll? Alright, hold on. What am I rolling? Just intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
29. Oh! Wait, sorry, wait. No, I got a 16.
Oh, Vessel's beating you then.
Sorry, as I was reading it, I had a gnat fly up my nose. I don't know why I said 29. I meant 16.
Okay.
I tell everybody, just empty your mind and let me pull us there. It'll be
Head-
quicker
head
that
empty.
way.
As
Head
the
empty.
small giblet starts to pull everyone.
Head is empty.
Doom, 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 doom.
Vessel or Giblet right now is currently upset with his failure to reobtain something, so he is thinking about it.
Yeah, but no, stop.
Neum.
As slowly
How
the
fast
party
are we?
drifts with Giblet.
How fast is the giblet going?
Zephyr imagines he's water
60
skiing.
meters or 60 feet a second or a turn around.
6 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, 60 feet in 6 seconds.
We see as we drift out of the bubble, as these tubes become much more easily visible, drifting out endlessly. We look about and we see different creatures floating through the just every and nothing. We see these large whale-like creatures far off, just drifting in a colony together.
Moo. Moo.
Here's a real question. How come Jerome hasn't forgotten my existence every time he blipped? Because if he's just been replaced with an alternate version of himself, the alternate version would not have seen Vessel before.
Blipping isn't replacing me. Blipping puts me back to the Never, and then returns me afterwards. So it is the exact same Jerome every time. It's just that he leaves and returns.
Okay. I had misunderstood. I assumed he was just being replaced with an alternate version of himself that didn't have that thing happen.
No.
My boy.
No, Sam isn't here right now. Please leave a message.
We just see Cobalt spaceship like. Meow.
It's
Oh,
not.
those are the kobolds that I saved.
Yep. And they look all as confused
He is the
as they
D&D
can be.
version of Batralpha El Modorian.
Nutters, as the group starts drifting in a different direction, what are you doing?
I'm gonna close my eyes and focus back on trying to go towards Dead God.
Okay,
And I rolled a
contest
24
between...
that time.
Okay, Vessel, roll.
I'm gonna help Nutters. I'm not sure if my clear mind can help me with this, but I'm just gonna follow. I'm just going to try
Okay.
to walk with Nutters.
Inverted dice roll. That's 2. That's an 8.
Now, does running actually count as moving here, or is it literally just your mind?
You literally just your mind.
So,
Bless your
Movement
face.
movement is by thought. You travel at thought.
so the funny thing is,
That's why you move faster with higher intelligence. But we're exploiting it because there's no gravity and resistance here. I can easily, with my small squirrel body, tug you along at my speed at 90.
I'm gonna do a funny thing for everyone to like imagine. Axel is going to help like others move forward.
Actually,
But-
wait. I can do something. I'm gonna use telepathy, and I'm gonna show everybody in their mind the image that I see of the dead god floating in the astral plane from my dream.
The spell?
I don't think that'll work on me.
Okay, burn the spell slot.
Would that work on me
I'm
with clear
looking
mind
for
or
it.
no?
It works on anything that can think.
And
Debatable.
Nutters, I need you
Isn't
to make...
but isn't that a
and
delusion
Nutters,
spell?
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
I still don't really know how clear mind works, or like what stops clear mind and what doesn't. I can't be charmed. That's all I know about it.
You can break the
But I know
transformation.
I know it has more.
17.
Okay. As you cast this spell, this sort of I guess you could put it, sort of rather euphoric feeling leaves your body as you feel your magic coursing through you and leaves you. It sends a shudder up your spine. And you are all shown these images, these views of this vast space, a large chunk of land, and slapped upon it a body, but not a body.
And now that everybody is actually thinking about the same thing, how fast are we moving towards it? Because that basically just forced us all to think of the same thing.
Well, they are not familiar with it. You aren't either. There's a
Head
certain
em-
time to
Head is still
take.
empty. I'm not thinking. Head empty.
So we start to drift. That's where we'll end it today.
Wow, arguing and then
It's not arguing, it's called roleplay.
Yes. Roleplay heavy.
an hour and a half of arguing, and then
Not
fixing
arguing,
things.
roleplay.
Roleplay arguing.
But until the next time, guys. Good night.
Next time, Cobalt.